Hello everyone, Treecks here. And welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Advance. Last time we started this project, did the first 2 levels, on our way to the evil Toad ward. Not to be confused with this Toad, it's a different kind of Toad. We're in the land of Subcon, where a lot of vegetables are, and a lot of courses are for us to clear. Right, we're at course 1-3 now. And every 3rd course in the world is always the end course. As you can see, there are only 3 per world. And it also means big boss time. We've fought some of the Birdos before. The Birdos are the mini-bosses, which are the bosses of the normal courses. But the final course in each world has an actual boss. This being the first one. Ah, Starman. Let's see if I can grind some lives. Nah, I need to go back. Because there's still something I need to pick up here. Here is another potion. You know what that means. Let's try to get this right. I believe it's in the middle. It is. I'm getting quite good at throwing the door exactly on the spot where the mushroom is. It does lock me out of this vegetable here, which could have given me a coin. But that's not really important. Let's just continue. Try not to miss any of the ace coins while we're at it. I believe one is over here. Yeah. It's the second one. Right. One of these is another potion. Oh, there it is. With this we need to go back. You can also go forward with it, but for now I'm going back. And here's my first death. Let's quickly forget about that. It does give me a little opportunity to show off something. As you can see, I still have my 3rd heart. The game actually saves the number of hearts you have. If you die, you keep the number of hearts you had. And as you see here, the potion has respawned, so I can use this one. Because why was I going back with the other potion? Because there is another mushroom and it's up here. Really annoying spot. Pretty hard to get back with the other potion, but now that I'm dead, I could just use this one. And this is the final one actually, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. But I believe this is the first instance of a level that actually has only 2 additional hearts. There's another thing which you can do with this potion. I said you can also go forward with it. This is the first instance of a warp. Like the first Mario Bros. Games. This one also has warps, and it works in this way. You can see a jar over here. There's also an ace coin over here, by the way. Oh, that thing goes up. I've always just thought I needed to jump from up here, but apparently you can use this as a boost. Never knew that. Or maybe I did and I just forgot. As you can see, there's a jar over here, but you can't go in it. It does nothing, even if you're not holding anything. But if you go in this door... I was trying to get some coins, but apparently I can't get them from here. But anyway, if you go in this jar, it acts as a warp. I'm not going to do that, of course, because 100% playthrough, so no warping. Wait for the speedrun playthrough for that, which is the Super Mario All-Stars version going to be. This warp takes you to World 4, just for completionist sake, so I can at least say I've covered that. I'm gonna ignore that for now, when I'm playing Super Mario All-Stars, where this game is also a part of, the SNES version of this game. Then I'll be taking it, of course. Right, there's another jar here. I don't believe there's anything of use here now. No, there's not. There is a potion here, as you can see, with a door, but it'll be for later. Yes, there will be a later. Ow! I didn't want to go in. I don't know why I went in. I was really not pressing down. The game is kind of breaking on me. I've already broken the Game Boy Advance by playing Super Mario Advance 3 for the Yoshi's Island playthrough. A couple of weird things happened in that game as well. Let's see if I can get a heart. Yeah, thank you. Now get the key. And once again, Ventos are going to chase us, only this time it's a lot tougher. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. What I mean to say is it's the path we need to take before we get to the locked door is a lot bigger. That's the bigger than I wanted to say. Still no Vento. Let's get rid of the shy guy before the Vento comes back. Watch out for the Sniffits. There's an ace coin on the left. Oh, dang it. Oh. Come on. Don't lose all your hearts here, Toad. Oh, there it is. But you're too late. I'm already gone. Yeah, Toad is what I think the hardest character control. He is the fastest. But that also has a downside. He does control a lot worse because of that. Ow. I need to stop failing. Please die, everybody. 5 enemies on screen gives you a 1-up. And kinda like Yoshi's Island. If you collect all of the ace coins, in the case of Yoshi's Island you can say it is the flowers. Collecting them also gives you a 1-up. Come on, everybody. 1-up time. Barely got a 1-up. Right, heal up. This time no mini-bosses, you can see the game just gives us the crystal. But don't think this ends the level. I said it earlier. Boss. Actual boss. And yes, they talk in this version. Here, have some bombs. This is Mouser, the first boss of this game and one of the most infamous ones. He just stands on a platform and he throws bombs at you, and your only way to hit him is to throw the bombs back at him. The easiest way is to just stand under him, under his platform, and throw them and hope he stands around when it blows up. It doesn't always happen, as you can see. Eventually it will. There's multiple ways you can do this. You can just stand here and throw them from up here, as you can see. 3 hits and he's gone. We start off easy, of course. And first world done. Well done, Toad. And we have some slot machine action going. Let's see if we can get more. Ooh, barely missed it. I don't think there is an actual way of timing this. I've been trying for years, but every time I think I've got a certain strategy of, oh, if I press here, then it stops there, and it never really works, unless I'm really mistaken. Most of them I can cheese. This game I've never been able to. Not even in the other 2 versions of this game. Alright, and with that we've got our first level for the princess, who's called Princess in the first version of the game. But this is 2001, the name Peach was already a thing, so she's actually called Peach here. Looking at her stats, you might say she's the worst character. She's the worst in everything. She's the slowest. She has the worst jump, with the exception of Toad. And she has the lowest strength. What is her deal? Well, what is where Peach is known for these days? It is something that was introduced in this game. It's this. Holding the jump button while jumping gives her a float jump. Giving her not the highest jump, but it does give her the longest jump in the game. It's a really nifty trick. It's something that's really useful. And it is what Peach is known for these days. Right, one of these jars has this. Another new mechanic. Shells. Let's not call them Koopa shells, because Koopas are nowhere to be found in this game, so it's something different. And how do these things work? You throw them, they go on a path, and they destroy everything on the path, and they bounce forward between walls. They do not in the original version. In the original version they disappear once they hit a wall. It has been changed in Super Mario Advance, because as you can see, it acts like a regular Koopa shell now. Even looks like one in this version. Still not calling it a Koopa shell, because I'm pretty sure it is not a Koopa shell. Right, another jar, another shell. Do with them what you want. And here we have our first door to our first mushroom, which is of course here. Sometimes they make you go on a little track to find the place where the mushroom is. Sometimes they're just at the exact spot where the potion is also found. Which is the case in most of the cases. I don't believe there's anything up here. No. Right, another shell. Now we get these snakes who hide in the quicksand. Cobrats, I think they're called. Let's make a long jump for this coin. There we go. Right, there's another mushroom over here. I don't believe this one is in the original version. Yeah, it is. It's not something I've mentioned, I think, but some of these mushrooms I'm finding or pointing out, because I don't find all of them, sometimes I misjudge the location. But I'm pretty sure of where they all are for the most part. But not all of them are in the original version. This game has added a few. I'm not really too sure of which one these are. Usually I play this version of the game. So forgive me if I'm wrong about some of the locations of the mushrooms not being in the original version. I might mistake myself on those in some occasions. Right, another thing this game is famous for, these sand digging sections. We start off easy with a small one. Strategically speaking, you might say you might want the one up here. You might want to pick a character with a fast digging speed, high power with that I mean. Because picking Luigi or Peach here, the digging goes really slow and can get really annoying. But I don't care, I'm just going to rotate the characters in order anyway. But if you don't like these sand sections, you think they're going too slow, make sure you have Mario or Toad with you in these levels. Right, Birdo's way too easy. Even her voice has stopped annoying me. I'm saying her voice. Technically it's not a her, I know. Right, there's another thing of Birdo I still need to show off. A little Easter egg. I'll show it off in the next level. Right, continuing to suck at the slot machine. But that's not really important, I'm at 16 lives already and I'm not even trying. We've done 4 levels, so the rotation is complete. We're going back to the man himself. He's going to take on level 2-2. World 2-2. Yeah, World 2-2 is what it's technically called. Right, another desert level. Because you may have noticed by now, desert theme in World 2. And desert theme in general in this game. Because you might see it a little bit. Doki Doki Panic also had this. Because Doki Doki Panic is of course completely the same game, with the only exception of the 4 main cast members you play as are replaced with Mario characters. But the original Doki Doki Panic had an Arabic theme going on. It's a kind of medieval Arabia theme is what we're going with here. Right, I don't care if you hitting me, Mr. Shy Guy, because mushroom here. And as you can see, whenever you grab a mushroom and you're not at full health, it not only gives you an extra heart, but it also completely heals you. I was at 1 heart, picked up a mushroom, and I'm at 3 again. Not counting that I got hit immediately after that. Right, most of these jars are not worth it. I'm showing it off for the completionist reasons. This is a 100% playthrough after all. Right, funny thing here. There's a lot of these sparks going around on the walls, and throwing this ball to make it go around. Eventually killing them all, netting you 1-ups. I don't really need them, so I'm not going to wait it out. But this is a 1-up opportunity, as you can see. In case you are game overing a little bit. I of course am not. This game is not hard to me. I've played this so many times. Right, this one is a little annoying to get. This quicksand is a little bit faster, as you can see. Get rid of the cobra here. Because he will shoot me. It's going to get annoying. Oh, there's another one on the left now. Really don't like the enemies respawning all the time. Right, got the ace coin. Come on. Let's go in here now. This section is not required. Bomb. Bomb. Yeah, not making a CDI Zelda reference here. Even though I just did. Oops. Let's get rid of the shy guys here. Because here is where our next mushroom is. There we go. So far I've missed only one. But I'm not going to go for all mushrooms. I'm going to try to get them all. I'm going to point out where all of them are, at least as far as I know where they are. I might miss one here or there. But it's not required for 100%. I'm not going in all of these jars. I have completely healed myself from that. I've gone in enough of them by now to make you being able to show what they all do. Annoying ace coin over there. But there's a heart right after it, so no troubles there. Alright, something I need to point out about these big enemies. We've seen a couple of them before, the big ninjas or the big shy guys. They not only take longer to pick up, but they also have another treat. If you throw them, they always hand out a heart. You can use these big enemies as a way of healing, because as you can see, they keep handing out hearts. That's also something you can use them for. Right, let's go down now. As you can see, Mario has a better strength, higher powers, or therefore digs faster. Not only the vegetable grabbing is determined by the power, it also determines this because it's technically the same move, even though we're not grabbing anything now. Watch out for the shy guys who are getting really annoying as they start falling down. Let's grab the Starman. Go down the left path first. In the original version this was a dead end. But in the remake there actually is something here. Two things actually. First one being the final ace coin of this level. But there's also a jar here. Let's go in. And this one has a 1-up. This one is actually worth it. But there's also a potion here. For our 5th mushroom, or our 3rd mushroom, our 5th heart it's going to give. And I believe it's over here. Yeah, it is. See, I remember stuff. Some of the games I'm playing I can't remember shit from, like Wario Land was. Even though it eventually came back to me, but this game I have a lot more stuff already imprinted in my memory. Probably because I've played this game a lot more. That also helps, of course. No. No. Go away. Birdo time. You can use this guy to heal, but I have way too many hearts. And Birdo has a different color now. And has a different dialogue now. I'm gonna finish you off. Well, guess what? No, you're not. This Birdo works a little bit different. You can see it here already. The pink Birdo always shoots out eggs. Easy to grab, easy to hit. But the red Birdos only shoot out eggs half of the time. The other half, it's a fireball. Something you cannot pick up and something that hurts you. So the fight has become a little more risky. Red Birdos always hand out these mushroom things, which you can grab and also use as an attack. There's another little Easter egg involving Birdo, something I still wanted to show off. If you grab Birdo's ribbon, you can actually grab Birdo's ribbon. You can also use this to throw, but I don't think you can hit it with it, because throwing the ribbon at Birdo will just put the ribbon back on its head. Funny. Little Easter egg. In case people were wondering if that is an actual ribbon or just part of its body or anything. No, it is something you can take off. But you can't attack Birdo with it, so there's a shame. But it's a funny little Easter egg. Funny to show off. 7 and nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep betting only 1 coin so I can roll this thing a little more times than I normally can. And let's see at the end of the playthrough how many successful attempts that it's actually been. So far it has been only 1. Right, final try. Well, there's 2, because this cherry is going to give me a 1-up. Score 2. Alright, and with that we have entered the 20-minute mark, so I'm afraid this is going to be it for now. Just like last time, finishing it right before that final course of the world. Luigi is the one who gets to finish it. Who's going to be our second boss? And more importantly, what silly, cheesy dialogue is he going to have? That's also a thing for Super Mario fans, the dialogue. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be Thursday, I think. Yeah. Already the final video of that week. Yeah, sometimes I just have 3 videos for the week project, sometimes 4. But because of the Mario Party and the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournaments in between, and the Mario Party being stretched out to 3 videos per week, because I want to keep the boards together. So it means only 3 videos for these week projects. It's not really that much of a problem, because these are shorter projects anyway. So it stretches them out a little bit. But anyway, see you tomorrow. Treecks out.